Hey, it's Jay with Sure Shot Night Vision here. I'll be showing y'all a new line of vehicle mounted thermals we got here. We'll be carrying. These are by NightRide. They got several different models, different sensors, different lens sizes, and different models as you see here as far as the overall size, performance, and how they operate. So this one here is the NightRide Pro. And this one is not a pan tilt. This one here, it comes with a couple different Gopro mounts in the bag here. So you can mount it off of any Gopro mount that you already have that you use. So these are typically going to mount like on the back of a hood closer to your windshield, adjusted how you want it, and these are going to connect to either a phone or a tablet via its own personal Wi-Fi system. So you'll just download the app and connect to it, and then you get to view the image directly through that wirelessly. The Pro comes with several different ways to set it up. It comes with almost like a little jumper cable system if you want to hook it to your battery. If you're running a Ranger like this or something, maybe like an older mule, you don't have a cigarette lighter plug, you can just wire it straight to the battery. You don't have to worry about it. It comes with an adapter to go from 110 to the cigarette lighter, so if you want to run it like that, you can. It comes with a USB port for the cigarette lighter if you need that. All of the tools to adjust the mounts and whatnot that it comes with, so you can use all the stuff there, get it all set up. I'll show you some different ways to mount this thing. I'll show you the images, how it operates, all of that. The next one that we have here is a 384 by 19 Scout model. This is the Pro, this is the Scout line here. These do pan tilt. They're some of the basic things they come with: user manual, the quick start guide that's going to give you your Wi-Fi password, all of that, how you can get it set up initially. Comes with two of these remotes too. If you run one over, throw one in a lake or whatever, you've got another one. And this thing is going to operate your pan tilt and also your power on and off. This one is the 384 by 19 model. All of these Scout models do have 8x digital magnification. Obviously your image is going to degrade as you hit that, but it can give you a little bit better view of whatever you're trying to see. If you're trying to determine if you're looking at a hog or a deer, you can figure that out with a little added digital magnification. These things look very impressive. It's 384 by 288. This one is our 640 model that we carry. Obviously better, but very usable. This is not old school 320 like we used to look at. They look like gray and black smeared on a screen. These things have very good detail. As far as the Wi-Fi reach, you're not going to have a problem mounting this thing on top of a vehicle and getting any type of Wi-Fi signal inside the vehicle. It'll reach plenty far enough to connect. They'll work with Android, they'll work with Apple, any type of tablet that works on its own Wi-Fi system. So you just hook to the Wi-Fi, view the image. Now you can download pictures directly from the app. You can record video directly from the app. All of your settings are adjustable in there as far as your contrast, your brightness, your different noise reduction levels also. So you can dial these things in to get you a pretty good image. So the 384 model is impressively clear. It looks surprisingly good, but obviously you're going to step up to the 640 model and it's going to improve drastically. So the 640 model looks a good bit better than even the 384. This is very impressive, actually. Kind of surprised me on the performance of this thing. Again, this one works just like this one. They're going to be adjusted by the remote. Just a little bit better image with this. As far as your digital magnification, this one is going to degrade a little bit faster than your 640. So every time you hit that digital magnification button, your image degrades some, but it's going to degrade slower with this one versus your 384 is going to lose more pixels as you zoom faster. The 384 by 288 resolution models, such as the Pro here and the 19mm Scout that we got here, are both 17 micron on their sensitivity. So pretty good for a 384. And when you jump up to the 640 models, those are 12 microns. So again, pretty impressive image from these things. They do have magnetic bases, so there's several very powerful magnets in there. I've had this one on my vehicle for the last month or so. There's no issues. You can run 100 miles an hour down the interstate. It's not going to blow off. It's there, you know. So you can stick these on a Ranger. If you hit a small limb or something, it's not going to rip it off. I mean, these things are pretty tough. They are IP67 waterproof also, so no need to take it off when you spray your truck off or when it's raining. They're fine to leave on there. It's not, and you know, you're not going to have any problems with water getting in them and ruining your image. If it does, you got a warranty. That's fine anyway. So the price of these, this Pro, the NightRide Pro, is going to come in at $1,800 MSRP. The other 384 that I don't have pictured here, the 384 13mm lens is going to come in at $3,300 MSRP. This one, the 384 19mm, is coming in at $3,600 MSRP. The other 384 35mm that I don't have here is going to come in at $4,900 MSRP. The 640 line, the 19mm, is $5,500 MSRP. And then the 35mm is going to come in at $6,500 MSRP. We do discounts for law enforcement, military, as always. Half the country hates you guys. Any way we can help support, obviously we're going to do that. Military discounts, bundle discounts. If you get something else from us, we'll discount you if you want to add one of these. If you're a return customer from 6 years ago, we'll give you even a discount then. You know, we take care of our people. So that's the pricing on these. They do have some more models coming out in the future. I think they're going to expand on these Pros a little bit. I think they're going to maybe add some new models, change them a little bit, and they've got some for the law enforcement that operate off of a handle outside the patrol car's window also. So it'll be like the Pro, but also pan tilt, manually pan tilt, if you will. So they're doing things. They're changing some stuff up, and they're incorporating some new stuff. So I'll get y'all some images through this thing so you can see what you're looking at. I've got the NightRide Pro mounted right here on the bumper of my Ranger. And this is just, I mean, you could mount it here permanently if you wanted to. It's in a very secure location. It's not wobbling around too much. I mean, it's not going to fall off. But there's enough Gopro mounts on the market today. You can mount this thing underneath the Ranger if you want to. So wherever you want to put it, there's a mount for it. This particular mount is metal, but it has rubber on both sides so it won't scratch plastic or paint or something like that in a vehicle. So if you want to mount it on the back of the hood or something, you don't have to worry about scratching your paint off your vehicle. So this is a very sturdy mount. It's not going anywhere. We all know thermal can't see through glass of any sort, glass, plexiglass, or whatever. So if you're scanning out of the windows, you can't see ahead of you, this will get the job done relatively cheap also, and it gives you a really good image. So you'll be able to scan and see those hogs in front of you, hogs, dogs, whatever you're going after in front of you without having to try to hang out the window like Ace Ventura. So really nice product to mount on the front of your vehicle. So that's that on the vehicle mounted NightRide thermal optics. You got the Pro 19mm lens, 384 resolution microbolometer. Up here you got the Scout 19mm 384 resolution, and here you got the Scout 640 with a 19mm lens. The video that we videoed here, there's a white target down there. It's an 8-inch circle at 265 yards from this location in the videos that we filmed. Also, that tree that I walked to is exactly 100 yards to give you an idea on distance and how they look. So yeah, very cost effective. They work great. I've been using this 640 here for a little over a month. I've seen it in some horrible conditions and I've seen it in some great conditions. And I don't have any complaints yet. Even under terrible conditions, it performed just as good as some of the very expensive thermals that I've got here doing some testing with. So as far as image quality, it's there. I haven't had any problems with connectivity, lagging issues, anything to do with the pan tilts whatsoever. Haven't used this one much, but this one seems to operate just the same as the 384 Scout up here. It just doesn't pan tilt, so it seems to do everything equivalent to the Scout that I've used also. So no complaints so far, and yeah, I think they work great. I don't see any problem with them, and I'm gonna keep beating on these things and see if I can get them to tear up before you guys can. So if you got any questions, give me a call, text me, email me, whatever. If we don't get to you, I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks for everybody's support.